Okie dokie. Please don't fall. Almost. I caught you, you son of a bitch. Alright, let's see if we can do this the right way. BLT chipotle salad. Animal crackers. I already tasted like the sauce. This is my first time using the Walden Farms chipotle mayo, and it's good. I only had a small taste. There's a whole bunch of flavors in this sumbitch. There really is. Alright, let's see if I can do this without fucking it up.
Walden Farms is like so good.
Never had it. Alright, we're good to go. No beer ski, everything is good. Fork. Let's get a close up. We've got pasta, lettuce, tomato, roasted red peppers, onions, cheese, bacon, because it wouldn't be a BLT without bacon. And we're good to go. But I'm sure I'm forgetting something else. I put some seasoning in here too, different kinds of seasoning. There's cashews in here too. Only a little bit. Extremely light. $10.47 for calories. I've been going heavy all week pretty much, and tonight I did a poll on Instagram with either this or a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. When I first did it, I was craving this, and then the breakfast sandwiches started to win right away. So I'm like, I really want the BLT pasta salad, but then I'm like, I got all this stuff with the egg sandwiches, and like now I really want the egg sandwiches, and then this started to win. I'm never going to be happy. I'm never going to be happy. This is really good. I'm happy with this decision. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that this won. And to be honest, I'm supposed to be really light tonight and tomorrow. Weigh-ins are on Saturday. I'm expecting to gain some weight. And then starting Monday, I'll go back and cut my calories down a little bit. I'm also going to start using MyFitnessPal. I downloaded the app like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Haven't used it one time. I use it just to look up foods. I will start using it probably Monday. Maybe before. Probably Monday, though. That's a pain in the ass.
Did you get a big spoon?
Oh, I'm getting a big spoon. I don't think we have a big spoon. Oh, we do. And it's not cold here. I mean, it's cold, but it's not what it's been.
No. It's like, it's been so cold at 25 degrees for this morning.
Is that what it is? 25?
Yeah, I don't know what it is now, but when I walked outside this morning to warm the car up, it's like, oh, it's kind of warm. I mean, I can still see my breath.
That's what happened. It gets so.
It was at negative freaking 5, so.
And tomorrow's supposed to be really nice. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 50s.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow's gonna be like beach weather. Compared to what we have. I've had.
What can this use? I want bread. I want bread and I want chips.
Did you put chips in it?
The crumbs. We got bagels. Then I got
45 right now.
Then I got toast. What?
45 degrees right now.
Yeah. It's gonna be nice and warm. You wanna do bite for bite? Holy shit, this is spicy. Woo! My ass is gonna be burning tomorrow.
A bite.
I feel it coming.
None of that double bite. Oh, it was gonna
No
fall.
double bite. No double bite. You wanna take a bite of mine? Use the big spoon.
I do actually.
Here, I'm just gonna. Oh. Trade for trade. Ooh, wow, yours is fucking pretty. This is what Khaki made. Eggplant. Oh. Oh, damn. Wow.
No good. Yours is good too though.
Yours is better.
Mine's better.
Woo! Wow. What is on there?
Yeah.
Eggplant, I know.
It's a mini hero. And I dug the bread out.
Yeah.
I made nice and
I don't even fucking want this anymore.
I made it into a garlic bread.
Yeah.
And then I sauteed peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Put like cayenne and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed it. I cut up a little bit of chicken because I wasn't getting my protein bowl. Mixed it with sauce. Put it in there. Put the eggplant on top. Cheese, roasted red peppers, and mozzarella.
Good.
And the balsamic glaze.
That's good. It's really good. I haven't done eggplant on here yet, I don't think.
I don't think you have. I feel like I eat eggplant every time I eat. But the eggplant only like 50 calories.
Every time you make eggplant, I'm like, oh, make me some. I'm going to do some eggplant. And I never do. I shouldn't have tried yours. Because now my dish definitely needs something a little bit extra.
I still have to redeem myself from that nasty gyro I made with it.
That nasty, buttery, oily, tasting gyro. I don't even know what I could add to this. Got a whole bunch of cereal. Not doing cereal. No. Tonight's meal is, and I'm happy this one because of this, to be low on my, to be low on what I'm taking in tonight. Tomorrow will be low, probably not as low. And then Saturday will be my normal big cheat, I guess you want to call it cheat meal.
I think my meal was lower in calories than yours were.
What was yours?
Give me a second. 9 and change.
Okay, so
Hold on.
not by a lot.
Mine was 1,034.
Yeah, not a lot at all.
You know, the chicken bumped calories up.
What would you say yours was?
My meal is 1,034.
So you beat me by 3.
Mm-hmm. I think I hit all of my nutrient goals though.
Well,
For the most part. I'm lost by like a couple grams.
I gotta stop writing my shit down.
So you have to scan it all in.
I'm gonna start doing the MyFitnessPal the right way. Because now I'm getting to that point where I'm almost at my goal. Now I just gotta tighten everything up and get some muscle going on, which I'm starting to get. But I want to know exactly. I want to know everything, which I knew that time was gonna come. But if I would have started off the right way, I'm the body's gonna get tricked by doing this. And now I'm gonna be taking, you know what I mean? Big time. Even the gym. I only did a half an hour of cardio. Going on like 5 days of doing ab stuff. Going on like 6 days of doing weights. It's gonna change. It's gonna change. The only thing I'm trying to think of is how I can make my meals still look as tasty. I mean, I'll be able to do it, but I'm trying to come up with some new ideas. I might just go from the beginning of my Instagram videos, where they have like no views, because I was really trying in the very beginning, like extra hard. I still try now, but I was more strict back then. No?
Yeah, you are.
I was more strict, but at the same time, I didn't know. I obviously know a lot more now.
You don't have a food scale back then either.
Yeah. I would eat a plate, I'm not even playing with you, half the size of this, and then load it with chips on the side. A couple times, I guarantee you the chips were more calories than the meal.
Probably. No, I used to eat chips.
I would eat chips like they were nothing. I can easily go through a bag of chips. Easily. And you know what? And here's another thing: that the Royal Rumble's coming up. Not this Sunday. I believe it's next Sunday, or maybe the Sunday after that.
I believe it's this Sunday because I remember today the kid at Brett Allen said to Steve, the manager, he's like, I need Sunday off to Royal Rumble. Because he usually closes.
This Sunday?
I believe so.
Can I have my phone?
Wrong. I could be wrong.
I think you are wrong.
Because I started laughing.
Today's Thursday, so
Steve started, he's like,
12, 13, 14.
Right now? You gotta take off for the Royal Rumble.
Hey, you know what? That would be great. That means I'm getting Buffalo Knots this Sunday, and I will not be cheating on Saturday. It'll be Sunday. Actually, that means NXT's on Saturday night.
I could be wrong, but I remember the.
You probably are wrong. I don't think Royal.
Because I started to laugh. He's like, what are you laughing at? Like,
who asked for the day off? Because of the Royal Rumble?
Allen and Pratt. He's not even a kid. He's like 23.
Royal Rumble.
Well, he's like a big wrestler.
218. Allen is his name? Have I ever seen him?
He's the he's the black kid that works at Pratt. Right. He took over Eddie's spot.
Well,
if he's expecting fan, his girlfriend just bought him tickets to that big thing that was like last week or the week before.
I don't know what that big thing was, but if he's a big wrestling fan and he's expecting the Rumble to be this Sunday.
I could be wrong. I remember saying he needed a Sunday off. And
yeah, it's the 28th. Got 2 more weeks.
Well, then he's putting it in the right amount of time. But I started to laugh, and then Steve's like, "You really taking off for that?"
Who?
The manager, Steve. He's like, "You really?"
Oh, he said he's taking off because it was a Royal Rumble.
That's what he said. He's like, "Yeah, I need Sunday off. The Royal Rumble's on."
I wouldn't want. Listen.
He went and bought like some $500 belt off of freaking Amazon. He's like, I work hard because he works at UPS too. He's like, I work hard for my money and I'm buy what I want.
So what? He bought wrestling memorabilia.
But everybody gives him shit for it.
That's why. Here's the thing. When I first started working, my first job was a dishwasher. Not so much back then. Actually, I did. No, I didn't, because I didn't have to work on Mondays and Thursday nights. My second job I did. Can't work Mondays, can't work Thursdays. And one Sunday a month I cannot work a Sunday night. Because of wrestling. The worst thing that the most times I've ever got fucked was with Cintas because I had to be up so early.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Still watched it. I remember one Rumble. We were getting like a snowstorm the next morning, or the next night, and like mid Royal Rumble match maybe. My manager texts me and he goes, "No work tomorrow because of the snow." I was so fucking happy. Now, I can miss a Raw or SmackDown easily, but I still don't miss the pay-per-views. I don't know why, there's something about it. And it's like I'll be watching it, but I'm not paying attention to it, or the sound's off, or the sound's on, and I'm kind of just doing whatever else. You getting full?
I think the thing his girlfriend got on tickets to was Roman Reigns and John Cena. Was that it? Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is like his favorite.
Yeah, but that's not a pay-per-view. That's a house show, I think.
That was, I believe that was, he was like so excited because that was what his girlfriend had got him for Christmas.
MSG?
Yes, or his birthday or something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah. Hey.
He's like, oh, I love Roman Reigns. He's like my favorite wrestler.
How old is he?
I think he's like 23. His sister was my favorite. Because she was like, yeah, I don't know why he still watches that footage.
Wrestling's great. No matter how bad wrestling gets, it's always going to be good.
She's like, he's watched this shit since he was a kid.
Yeah.
I believe she's the older one, too.
I might not watch it as much as I used to, but I'm always keeping a pulse on it. I always know somewhat what's going on, who's there, who's coming in, and all that stuff. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't read the dirt sheets anymore because I like to be surprised when I do watch it. The worst thing you could do is watch something and you know what's going to happen. And I became like an actual. I stopped looking at it as somebody that, you know, is in wrestling, and I started looking it back at, you know, as a fan, and it's a whole different ball game. Once you start looking at it as like you're a part of it, you see it a different way. Once you start looking at it when you're a fan, just a fan, it's a whole different thing, and I think that's the biggest problem these days. Everybody thinks that because they, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. I don't want to come off being like, because I used to be like that. Oh, I'm not going to watch. Let's just use this as a good example. John Cena sucks. I do not think he sucks. And I don't want to come off. I'm just using him as an example because that's what everybody says. Or Roman Reigns sucks or whatever. You hop on that bandwagon and then that's it. You just stick to you stick to what everybody else is saying. You don't have a mind of your own. You hear it. You hear everybody else talking about it, and you just
go with the flow.
You go with the flow. I was different though when it came to Cena. I would say it all the time. Deep down inside, I loved him. I've always loved them.
In front of other people.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like, oh, don't tell anybody I like John Cena.
Yeah, I've always loved them. I don't know why. I just always did. But I'm a wrestling fan. I'm always going to be a wrestling fan. You could go and I could pull up a video or one of their Raws or SmackDowns from like, I don't know, a shitty time when it was like, it was the shits. And I could still sit there, enjoy it, watch it. My favorite time is the early 90s, even late 80s. But the whole point is, I'm a wrestling fan. And that's just not gonna go away. I'm 32. I'm gonna be 33, and shit's still in me, and I still watch it, and I still watch it going to bed. Still think about it all the time. You know what I mean? We do another bite for bite.
Mine's too good.
Mine's too spicy. I added too much seasoning.
I don't think yours is spicy at all.
Yeah, eat enough of it, and you will think it is spicy.
How much cayenne is in my meal right now?
What?
Do you know how much cayenne is in my meal right now? I do not think yours is spicy at all.
Normally get a bite. That's the different sandwich. Maybe that one's spicier.
No, it's not.
Bite for bite.
I'm trying to eat my damn meal.
Bite for bite. I had my meeting today with my boss for the sales calls, for the follow-ups. Actually went really well. Here's how it started. We get there, and he's giving me some advice, what to say, and for the next place I was going. We get there, and he's like, just watch me, kind of thing. And I'm watching him. I'm not saying a word. I'm letting him talk. He goes on for about 10 minutes talking about his childhood.
His childhood?
About how he used to live out there. Or went to school out there. So, the first minute into him talking, I'm like, he's going a little bit too long with this. 1 turns into 4 minutes. 4 minutes turns into a whole different fucking story. I'm like, holy shit. I'm just watching him, trying to act like I'm interested. Because I already heard some of the stories. Keeps on going. He's good at it. And then his breaking point is, anyway. And he starts getting into business. I'm like, all right, finally. Not even 30 seconds later, that brings me up to another memory. He starts talking again for another 10 minutes. I'm like, holy shit. And then the office director, or whatever the fuck he is, he was a director of some sort. He was the man in charge. I just see him sit back like this. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be... And it wound up going really well. They hit it off. I didn't say nothing. I did say one thing.
Just trying to be related.
No. I was listening. He told me to listen, so I shut my mouth and I listened. When it came time to go look at certain things and dispensers and all that bullshit, I noticed the big fire pole that the guys, hold on to and go down. Mm-hmm. And it was plexiglassed off. So I'm like, oh, what's with the fire pole? You guys don't use that? And they looked at me and kind of laughed. And I'm like, what? He's like, oh, it's an insurance thing. They're not allowed to use it no more. So I should have kept my mouth shut, but then I'm like, is that all fire departments? And he just gave me the look again. I'm like, well, fuck. You know what I mean? And then we finished the meeting. It goes great. And then my boss goes, you should have been more talkative. Like, he told me to listen to you. I did. It's me like a $15,000 account a month.
Really?
If I get it.
Gotta get it.
Not a year. Sorry, not a month, a year. And it's still good. It's still really good. I'm gonna go see the
dishwasher involved in that.
Yep. Oh, not an actual dishwasher, no, but there's products that are involved with it. If it goes through and our prices, I saw so many people today, and like 3 of them. Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Oh, you chunky butt.
I got a friggin' food baby massage. I'm taking Isabella. Jesus Christ.
I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I was focused on thinking you were full and you had more.
No, that was too damn good not to finish.
That might have been the best thing I've ever tasted from you.
It was really good. And I just came up with that on a whim. I was gonna do eggplant on like hero, but then
Yeah. I kind of wish
all that extra bread because I saw the calories in the bread was like ridiculous.
No, that's what happened to me today.
So I just carved the bread out. Needed a boat.
I looked at my poll on Instagram. I'm like, all right, I'm probably doing bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. So I'm fucking looking around for all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing yet with it. I'm looking at rolls and bagels. I'm like, if I'm gonna eat this, I want to enjoy it. So I got, what is it? Thomas plain bagels.
Why wouldn't you get like everything or something?
Bacon, egg, and cheese from McDonald's. I was looking at. They don't have cheese on their bagels. So I'm like, I'm going through my calculator in Stop and Shop. All right, well if I do 5, it's this, this. And then the first time ever, I looked at the fat content and all that bullshit. I'm like, all right. Finally got the one I wanted to get. And I'm like, this is not going to be a light meal at all. I was doing the breakfast, I was doing just the eggs, the bacon, and the bagels. I'm like, holy shit, it's almost like 16, 1700, 100, you know? I'm like, wow.
Without cheese or anything else?
No, cheese was added. Or maybe it wasn't.
Yeah, but your daily intake, like what?
No, I know. But the whole point of this week was upping them and then dropping them. So tonight and tomorrow was going to be light. If I would have did that egg sandwich, it would not have been a light night. It probably would have been like the same as last night, maybe a little bit less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just getting full.
Three servings of pasta. It shouldn't make me full.
3 servings?
I just think I was gonna do pasta with my dinner, but I didn't.
Why?
Because I'm like stuck.
Why did you go so light anyway?
I didn't go late. It was 1,000 calories.
What?
And I didn't go to the gym.
Maybe you're supposed to be only taking in 1,000?
1,200, but
Oh,
wine.
okay, gotcha. Alright.
I'm right on point with my calories.
Yeah, that's why I don't think I'm gonna drop any more weight. A little bit more, but I don't fucking know what's going on with me. I only did a half an hour today. Light tonight, light tomorrow. Another half an hour tomorrow and Saturday. See what the weight is. Regardless, starting fresh on probably Monday, possibly Sunday. We'll go with that. So.
You have to watch something that keeps you like intrigued, like something that has like a high point. I noticed.
I was watching wrestling.
If you watch something like a thriller, like when I watch The Walking Dead.
I was watching Blake.
I find myself running. I saw like on the elliptical. I'm like going just because I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? And I just keep going, and then finally I'm like, oh my god, I can't breathe. Holy crap! Like my heart's like skipping beats because it's going so hard.
I watched Blake a couple weeks ago on the treadmill. I think I told you.
I can't watch food though.
It wasn't him eating. It was one of his how-to. I'm just sitting there watching him as I'm on the treadmill. That might have been more than a couple weeks ago because you were there with me.
Well, that's not what I was there. You like me too.
And that was a good weekend too because we both did out. I worked out with you like 3 days straight.
Yeah.
Hour and a half each
2 or
time.
3.
What?
It was like 2 days of New Year's straight.
I don't know.
I want to say it was New Year's Day.
Everything is going by so quick. The days, the months. Before you know it, it's gonna be summertime,
Summer.
which I'm fine with. I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start a book.
About.
Well, I don't know what it's gonna be about, but the name is gonna be Fred and the Bagel Man.
Oh.
You think I'm playing? It's gonna be a kid's book. It's gonna be a kid's book, and I'm gonna name it. And I'm gonna do it for my kids because my son will get a kick out of it. I want to make a book, draw the characters, and then place their little faces, their pictures, of just their heads, like a Trixie shot where she's like got the mean face. They would love that. I was thinking about that today when I picked up Lucas. He would flip. Right?
Probably what it is. That's me.
He would love that. Well, he knows he's the bagel man. And here's the story behind that. We finished dinner like a couple nights ago. And it was time to get him up off the couch to bring him into bed. So Kaki's picking him up and she's putting his shirt on because he likes to take his shirt off in the middle of the night. And he's standing up and his eyes are like squinted, but he's smiling. And you know, she called him Lucas, and he's like, "Oh, don't call me that. Call me the Bagel Man." And then Kaki's like, "The Bagel Man." He's like, he starts laughing. He had this like little drunk face going on. The cutest thing, I swear.
The Bagel Man, he needs his food.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah. The Bagel Man, he needs his food.
The cutest thing. And then I called my daughter Fred because I just do. I don't know where that came from. If you could eat anything right now, what would it be?
Right now?
Yeah, are you hungry?
Mm.
I could still
I
eat.
could go for my ice cream in there. The one I still haven't tried.
Oh, I still got mine. Tomorrow night I might not do breakfast sandwiches. I might do dessert. I'm probably gonna do dessert. With the new ice cream, which I'm excited for. Been excited. Forgot all about it, actually. Forgot all about it. I just gotta think of my dish. What dessert is it going to be? Because I don't know. Maybe it'll be ketchup and bananas. I'm joking.
I hope so.
I still can't. I can't wrap my finger around that one still. It might taste good. I've never had it, but ketchup and bananas.
It's a little weird.
You never look at the shit I eat.
Yeah, you eat some weird shit.
So ketchup and bananas are in my alleyway. I'm joking. I will not. I 100% assure you I am not doing ketchup and bananas tomorrow night. But at the same time, it's not out of the question to try one time.
Speaking of your weird combinations, today Kevin was saying Den's macaroni pizza with the freaking chocolate sauce on it. Goes, that looked good with the Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Bazinga! That was amazing.
I'm like, Den liked it. I was like, I on the other hand did not my.
My mom looked at that and she's like, my mom looked at that and she was like, oh my god. I just asked her yesterday, I'm like, did you actually mean that or were you just saying that to be nice? She goes, no, that looked fucking good. I'm like, it was good. I enjoyed it. All right. It was a nice quiet stream. I'm fine with that. I'm full. I'm going to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow night with probably a dessert dinner or maybe eggs. I don't know.
Bruh.
Good night, guys.